Hi everybody, it's the Gregarious Giggler here, and today I'm going to talk to you about men.
They buy you dinner, open your door. Other than that, what are they good for? Men. I'm talking about men.
You know what really frosts my cookies? Getting stood up for a date. I guess I just don't understand why somebody would make a date with somebody and then tell them even a half hour before they're supposed to meet up that yes, I'll be there, send me the address, and I'll see you then. And then not show up. Even if you don't like the person, even if you decide that they're not your type, or even if you decide that you're married. I mean, just as long as you tell the person, hey, listen, I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I need to back out of the date for XYZ reason. So I'm going to tell you about a date. The first time I'm ever going to tell you about a date, vlogging it, because it didn't really happen. I was on Tinder one night back in November, and I was scrolling through all of the guys that I'd talked to over the last several months. I was trying to get a handle on who I had spoken to and how many guys. As I was going through it, there was somebody who had written me months prior, and a message that I'd sent them had not gone through. And so, because I had so many guys that I was talking to at once, it escaped my attention. So I wrote him because he was a nice looking guy. He seemed really pleasantly surprised to hear from me. We started hitting it off on Tinder again. Oh, Lisa, it's so good to hear from you. So nice, da da da. I decided to get on WhatsApp, and we start talking on WhatsApp. Get on the phone, and we're on the phone for like an hour just talking to, oh, it's so great, yes, and I have that in common, yes, so nice, oh, you sound so nice, you sound so nice. Oh, I said, well, I hope you don't find me too presumptuous, but it would be great if you could come out to Civitavecchia one evening and we can have an aperitivo together. He was coming from Rome. He said, yes, that would be great, I'd really like that. When? So we decided on the following evening. And this is where the story begins. That afternoon, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I write, hi Giuseppe, how are you? Are we still on for 7 o'clock? And he says, buongiorno Lisa, certamente, of course, ci vediamo questa sera molto volentieri. We'll definitely see each other this evening. I said, great, perfect. Okay, so then later on I'll send you the address of the Enoteca where we can meet. He writes, perfect. Then at 5:45, he writes me, Lisa, where are we meeting? Now, a little background. I was very smart about this when I lived in Civitavecchia. I would send these guys the address of the Enoteca, but I would wait until about an hour before the date to send the address in case they canceled. I didn't want them knowing the address prior to that, just in case, you know, they showed up unexpectedly. Not that I thought they would drive all the way out there for that reason, but you never know. So I write, here's the address. He writes, okay. I put a thumbs up. And remember that on WhatsApp, when you send somebody a message, if it gets sent, there's one gray check mark. If there are 2 gray check marks, that means they have received the message. Once those 2 gray check marks turn to blue, that means that they've read the message. So, and at 7:03, I was running late. And I sent him a message and I said, I'll be there in 6 minutes. And there was only 1 gray check mark, and I got really suspicious. I noticed that his photo was gone on WhatsApp. I started to get even more suspicious and worried. I get to the Enoteca and it's 7:15. He's not there. I sit down at the table. I'm all gussied up.
Excuse me, is there a woman waiting at the bar?
Can I get you another glass of wine?
I don't know if I should. I don't want to be drunk when I go home alone.
Got stood up, huh?
It's no big deal. It's just a blind date.
Are you worried your date came, saw you, and left?
No!
And was really looking forward to this date actually, because we seemed to hit it off really well, had a lot in common. He seemed really nice, seemed to really like me. He wasn't there. So I sat there like a fool, waiting. I sent him another text and I said, ciao Giuseppe, I'm here. And there was again only 1 gray check mark. I tried calling him on the phone and it went to voicemail. After about a half an hour, I asked the owner, who I was friends with, if I could use his landline to call this guy. I call, and he answers the phone. Pronto? Ciao, Giuseppe. Can you hear me? Si. Yes, I can hear you. Who is this? This is Lisa. Where are you? I'm at the Enoteca. Click. Uh-huh. For real. He hung up on me. What just happened? But why? What did I do? Why would you hang up on me? There was no sense. Nothing had happened. We had gotten along. He'd confirmed almost an hour before he was supposed to be there at the Enoteca. Don't do that. Don't do that to girls. From this douchebag just not giving me any answer. I wrote him on Tinder later, and then he unmatched us on Tinder, so I never got an answer from him. I never knew what happened. The other thing that guys need to understand, if they don't get it already, don't cancel with a girl, especially last minute. Girls are investing time and money to get ready for you. Case in point, this evening, had a date, and he canceled. My hair is freshly coiffed, makeup in place. Makeup isn't free. Makeup costs money. Hair, if you go to get it done, is not free. It costs money. When guys foot the bill for dinner, it's totally appropriate because we just spent $100 getting ready for you. Maybe not quite that much. Depends on the girl. Guys, bear in mind that if you cancel a date with a girl and you're interested in her and want to see her again, she may not want to see you again just based on the fact that she's gotten ready, spent time, money, and effort in getting ready for you to cancel on her. That is another reason why you may not have a girlfriend, and why, as a result, I don't have a boyfriend. So, now that my date is canceled, I'm off now to go drink a glass of wine at the Enoteca all alone. Bye, everybody.
They all want a girl just like the